Today I'm going to show you guys a super simple seagrass farm that works pretty well. I feel like I discovered a couple of bugs along the way, but I'll explain, and here we go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, to save time in the video, what I did is I created two different ideas that both don't work so far. And I'll explain why, and I'll explain why I'm telling you this. My first thought was that you could make it like a flower farm, like how you can basically, I don't know if you've seen these flower farms, but basically what you would do is you would like have a dispenser bone meal in a 7x7 area, and then basically after that you're going to push the blocks underneath it like from side to side to break the flowers. I thought that that same thing would work with the seagrass. Unfortunately, when I push these blocks, and I wish that I had left the pistons, but I don't want to like... Okay, so I got the pistons set up. Let me show you this. So basically when I push these pistons, everything here should push over by one. But when I do it, watch what happens. Nothing. The blocks move underneath the seagrass, and the seagrass stays stable, which is very interesting to me. Usually, almost everything else in the game, if there's something like sitting on a block, like like a flower or grass or anything that's not like another solid block, usually breaks. Cactus, anything like that. So that's very interesting behavior. My second idea was like, well, maybe left and right doesn't work and up and down will work. But the problem with that is that it does in fact work, except for it doesn't drop anything. So when you do that, it breaks all the seagrass. Basically just set up a piston here that pulls down these blocks with some slime blocks like that. And as you can see, it broke all of the seagrass, but it didn't actually drop anything. So that's interesting too. Was not expecting that. So that's why these two were a failure. The other thing is that when you break it with shears, that's what it's supposed to drop, but it won't do it in creative mode. So I have to go to game mode survival. Game mode, I can totally type, I swear. Nope, there we go. Game mode survival. So now I'm in survival. I break it with the shears, and we have seagrass like that. So I'm going to completely change my ideas for the farm. This is actually going to be a small farm. It should be able to. I should be able to make basically a micro farm out of it. So I'm going to go ahead and get to work and start doing that. So okay, I've got an idea for a very simple design. Here we go. So I'm going to place a block there. Some dirt. We're going to. Hey, you're not supposed to turn into grass. A couple of things like that. In fact, let's just try just a plain block. It says it'll grow on anything under the water that's 1 deep, but I don't believe it. I'm not buying it. Okay, then we're going to go with, need a hopper. Need us a hopper. There we go. Okay, we're going to put the hopper, I'm just going to put it straight down for now. And then we need to surround that hopper with some blocks so that the water doesn't get out. And a pressure plate there. And some water there. And I think that's the entire farm. Now, what we need is the bone meal that I got rid of. Let's put it there. And we're going to put that into our offhand. It's going to work like one of those concrete maker things. Okay, offhand. No, that's the offhand right there. Okay. And then this here. And then we're just going to place and break. There we go. See, if you hold down right click and left click at the same time, you got that action going on. All right, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and go into game mode survival and see if this works. There we go. It's not doing the right click left click thing. Right click left click. Well, yep, okay, so what we're going to need is we're going to need some blocks on top of here to keep the stupid stuff from flying out, right? Okay, so, of course, I hate this creative mode thing. Well, we need to add a few things to it. I tried putting a dispenser here on a clock, and usually, like, when you do that, if you do that to, like, a regular glass block, like, without this, it will actually grow stuff. Like, at least it used to, so watch. Like if I put this here, if I put this back, I got one there and one there. Huh. Doesn't do it anymore. Maybe it has to be grass for it to work. It's very interesting. Yeah, there we go. That's what it's supposed to do, but it doesn't do that with seagrass for some reason. So if I go like that and put this here, yep, doesn't do it. That's very interesting. Well, maybe they'll fix that at some point. Maybe that's a bug. Maybe that's intended behavior. I'm not really sure. But anyways, this has been Hex, and this video was a complete waste of time. No, just kidding. So it's not a waste of time, but we figured out a way to do it. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to have some bone meal in hand, thusly, and your shears in the other. You're going to right click, left click, right click, left click, right click, left click. But holding them both down at the same time does not seem to get the job done. Well, so to finish things off, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and break this block and that block, and then we're going to put a chest right there, and then we've got a hopper going into that chest, and then a hopper coming from this hopper. Now, when I know when I first did this, I told you it was pointed straight down. I rebuilt the thing, but basically you want it pointed this way, and then right there, so that your items can come here, so you can access the seagrass from the front. Oh, I'm in creative mode. Yeah, there's some sort of, I submitted a bug because basically what's happening is that when you break the seagrass with the shears in creative mode, it does not actually give you the drop, which like is kind of weird. So I think that's a bug. Hopefully they fix that because it's really annoying to like test seagrass farms or to do things like that in creative mode. But anyways, that's how you would finish the thing off, and then you have a super simple little seagrass farm. So easy peasy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Hex. I hope you've enjoyed this little video. If you did like it, go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to see more like it, hopefully most of them aren't like this with the exploding farms in the background. But if you did like it, then go ahead and leave a like and subscribe or share or all that stuff. But more importantly, I hope you're having a better day than I'm having in this Minecraft world. And God bless.